Well, after months of anticipation, the doors of Mable Gray in Hazel Park are finally open for business. Celebrity chef James Ergato's newest restaurant. He's going to join us now with those details. And congratulations on the opening. I hear
Thank you.
It's a great success.
Yeah, it's our first 2 weeks. It was really, really exciting, successful. Packed the house. The vibe is great. Customer base has been awesome. And everyone's coming out. You know,
good.
people are traveling, locals. It's a really exciting time to be cooking.
Well, and for good reason. I mean, we're hearing the buzz is just fantastic. It's a great location. It's kind of a new location over there in John R. in Hazel Park, and of course, you're serving up some really good food.
We are. You know, the buildings. It was built in 1966. It's been a bunch of different restaurants, like kind of diners. Always an open kitchen. Always a neighborhood feel. Yeah. So we really built on that. Stripped away a lot of the, you know, kind of like the drop ceiling and the plastered walls. We just really got down to the bare bones and kind of put in some new equipment and gave it new life, but kept the coolness about it.
Yeah. Well, I think you're going to be a catalyst there for that neighborhood. It's great.
We hope so.
You're doing more than just cooking. You're kind of changing the community.
For sure.
So let's talk about the cooking here. This is something that you'd see on the menu?
Yeah, so our menu changes every day. We handwrite it. About 12 items. We do a tasting menu as well. This is a dish I had on the menu last night, probably for a couple more days. But you'll see. I mean, I love pork belly, so we'll always cook with the actual protein.
Lots of flavor with that.
Huge flavor. So we cure this pork belly for about 2 days. So we like salt, sugar mixture, and spices. And we rinse it, we braise it, and we press it, and then we pretty much portion it and crisp it up. So it kind of has like that bacon personality, but without the smoke. So I've already let it kind of render down a little bit. You want to let your pork belly kind of let some of the fat off, and that's where the crispness comes from. It's from the outside fat, really.
Great texture.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I don't even add any oil at all. You pretty much put it in a nonstick pan, and the fat will kind of come off and then fry itself in its own fat.
Fantastic.
So this is pretty much about 90% of the way. We're just going to get it a little bit of a hot sizzle here, and you'll even notice because it'll probably pop at you. That's what they say. Never cook bacon naked. That's what they say that.
It could be dangerous.
I still do, but they say don't. But while that's getting crisp, I'm going to add a little bit of our onion mousse, and I like just clean flavors. So just a simple roasted onion.
Isn't that the best? To just have those basic flavors.
Oh well, when you have like a sauce like what we have here, and all the spice and the texture and the bacon, sometimes you just need the foundation to be nice and clean. So the sauce I have we call ong bak. It's basically like a savory like Thai fish sauce caramel. So you start with the caramel. A lot of Thai flavors have like sugars and tamarind. And there's a lot of depth, but built on sweetness. That's how you can handle all that spice. Is all that sweetness.
Okay.
So this dish is kind of reflective of that. So this is our ong bak, which we make a caramel and we fold in fish sauce and sambal, and which is kind of like it sounds crazy. It's a fermented fish sauce, but it's think of it like soy sauce, a little bit of ocean flavor. So you can kind of hear the sizzle already. And really, we're just looking to get it kind of nice and hot through. And I'm going to drain.
We have about a minute here, James. So why don't you
I'm going to drain this fat off.
Drain and prep that. And I want to get Quentin over here. Quentin, take a look. This is really interesting. Tell us. I mean, this is really interesting how you hand do the menu every single day. So here's an example of that. So that's a lot of love that goes into just the menu.
Oh, huge. And that's my sous chef girlfriend, Sam, who writes that every day. And the bad news is if you misspell one word, it's like, you got to rewrite the whole thing.
I think people forgive you when they taste the food, right?
Yeah, exactly. She's pretty good about being thorough, though. So this is the fish sauce caramel that I said, our ong bak sauce. And really, I'm just going to kind of stack the pork belly here.
Nice presentation.
And just pour that glaze over. And like I said, really the flavors they're familiar flavors. You're going to taste almost like a pad thai kind of flavor. And then finally, we're going to take our little bit of almost like a slaw, if you will.
Which goes really great with pork, right?
Absolutely, but we pickled it, so it's got a little bit of acidity in there as well. We're just going to kind of put this to the side, little onions and carrots in there. I want the rawness of a slaw, but the acidity of like a pickle. So that's that. So this is your problem now.
Oh, I love this. Okay. So real quick, we have just a few seconds here. People need to make reservations?
We take reservations. We're only 43 seats, but give us a call or an email. During service, we can't always answer the phone. We like to listen to our music, kind of loud, good vibe. But you can email us. You can check out the website. We do take reservations. And Tuesday through Saturday, we're dinner only. Come out and see us.
That is so good, James.
Don't eat it all, Jeff.
That's so good. Come on over, New. Get some. Congratulations. Best of luck with Mable Gray. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
My pleasure.
All right. Be right back.